Hi everyone, and welcome to the Winter Wonderland 2017 edition. I'm very excited to show you this video. Made a couple of additions since last year. One of them I think most people added, and another one was a modification to something I should have done last year but didn't have the time or the money for it then, so I got it done now. Without any further ado, let's take a look. So, as most of you know, if you've watched these videos before, I like to treat my Winter Wonderland as if it's almost like a theme park. It's there's a theme park up here in the Northeast, New England, called Clark's Trading Post. I've referenced that before. The train from last year, I always thought it's not like a real train per se. It's more like a theme park ride train. So the way I've set this up is the train goes around the entire theme park and passes up past the Elf Workshop and Santa's Workshop as part of the climax of the ride. So a couple of the other sets, this really started for me in 2014. That year was the year that the Santa's Workshop set came out. However, I also was able to get, at that time, they had a few leftover Winter Village markets from 2013 with the carousel, which I've centered. Again, you got to have a nice attraction in the middle of the park for everybody to check out. So that's what that is. I've also got my little market street, if you want to call it that. It's where the vendors are set up. I've got the candy shop, the hot chocolate and food vendor, and then the little bakery stand. Again, that's all from 2013, purchased in 2014. I also got, at the time, that's when I bought, if you spent enough money, LEGO had like a little deal. So I got two of these Elf Workshops. I built one of them backwards as a mirror image. I think that looks pretty cool. It looks more like a full workshop than just a little thing that they give you. And then also that year, a second free with purchase item was this little ice skating rink and toboggan sled hill. I think that looks pretty good. I also bought, like I mentioned at the top of the video, well, middle of the video, I got in 2014 Santa's Workshop. So I set that all up. Got one elf feeding Rudolph, another elf setting up the Christmas lights. I think that looks pretty nice. The following year, 2015, was a year a lot of people were upset about because the toy shop was reissued. I mentioned this in previous posts, I think. I didn't ever get the 2009 version, so I was pretty excited that this was reissued. I was probably like one of the only people that was excited that this was reissued. A couple of kids and a mom, they just came from the toy shop. That's something new I did this year. I laid out the toys in front of the toy shop. You know, give people an idea of what they can purchase on the inside. Another portion of that set is this little Snowball Fight. I set it up here. I tried to stage the benches kind of throughout the park, and I will add more as time goes on. The carolers and the light going on top of the Christmas topper going on top of the tree. So I thought that was a nice little area there. Again, that was all from 2015. 2016 was the addition of the holiday train, winter holiday train. Top of the video, I alluded to making a modification. As you can see, I've added the power functions So at the end of the video here, I will run the train. That should be fun. I've run it a couple times already. It's very exciting still. And the last update for this year, the 2017 addition to the winter line, the Winter Village Station. I do have to say I'm somewhat disappointed with this. It's a little on the smaller side. I think it works well for my whole theme park idea, but I can see where a lot of people would be very disappointed with this. And I've seen a few people online say that they haven't even purchased the last two because they have no interest in the train or the station. So I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully, I like it, but hopefully for the majority of people, LEGO will bounce back in 2018 with a better set for everyone. But anyway, like I said, I really have no interest in the bus station, or the bus that came with the station. I've just got it set off to the side for now. Like I said, so my vision here is people enter through the little gates, pay their entrance fee or whatever, go through the gates. I've got the gingerbread man. He's greeting people as they come in. And then basically they just can walk around the park, do some fun stuff. Go to the toy shop, stop and have a bite to eat, go on the carousel. Really looking forward to building this up as we go on over the years. I think back to 2014 when I first started, I basically just had the market and the Santa's workshop, and I had them separated by some crystal trees on our dining room table. So it's really come a long way, I think. And again, like I said, looking forward to building it. So I'm going to go ahead and run the train. Hopefully everyone has a very safe and Merry Christmas. And thank you for watching this video.
The stars are brightly shining